Que onda, mi gente? Today, Que Onda Magazine has the opportunity to have this exclusive interview with Harris County District Clerk Marilyn Burgess. Hi, Marilyn. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Of course. I'm so thankful to have you here with us. So first things first, which are the benefits of having diversity in Harris County's juries?
You know, our county is one of the most diverse counties in the nation, and our juries need to reflect that. One of the rights as a citizen, you are guaranteed to a trial by a jury of your peers, and we need our juries to reflect the diversity of Harris County, and currently they do not. What that brings to the table is a diverse backgrounds, diverse experiences, and that leads to fairer outcomes. Statistics have shown us that when you have a diverse jury, they debate the facts of the case a lot longer, they clear up misrepresentations, and fairer outcomes are the result.
That's very good to know. Can you remind us which were the elements of the first part of the Stanford Justice campaign that you guys were doing?
The first campaign we launched was to try to get people to understand why it's important to show up for jury duty and that diversity that you bring to the table. We targeted zip codes where we had our lowest performing appearance rates so that we could reach the people where we needed to improve. We want people to realize that one of the most direct impacts you can have on criminal justice reform is to show up and be a part of a jury and be a voice on the decision making that's happening to what's going to happen to someone's life. Rallies and protests are some things you can do as well to move the needle, but what you can do as an individual is to have a voice at the jury table.
And that's very important. So from my understanding, you guys have added new benefits for the jurors. Would you like to speak on those benefits?
We're very excited about it. It's things that should have happened a long time ago and never have in Harris County. So what we were able to secure through Commissioner's Court and get the funding for was to provide free parking for jurors. In the past, when you came and served on a jury, you had to pay for your own parking when you showed up here. Now, if you're selected to serve on a jury, you'll come downtown to the courthouse for the actual jury, for the actual trial, and your parking will be paid by the county. In addition to that, we ask people to show up for jury duty at 8 o'clock in the morning, which means for someone living in an outlying part of the county, they may have to leave home as early as 6:30, 6:45 to get there. And so you get there at 8 o'clock, you'd like a cup of coffee. So we have secured free coffee for our jurors when they appear in assembly room. And the third piece of it, we are out at NRG Arena right now for jury calls. We've been there since July of 2020. We moved jury assembly out there so we would have enough distance to actually socially distance in accordance with the pandemic requirements, so people are safe. And we didn't have that much space in our facility here downtown. There we're able to keep people 6 feet apart. They are able to sit in one chair all day, so they're not moving around to someone is in one chair and then someone different in it later. We make sure that there's plenty of sanitation stations around so that you can take advantage of that all day long. And what happens is not only are we doing jury assembly there, we're also doing the voir dire process. And that's the process where after you have been impaneled, you've been put in a group to go to a particular courtroom, then the attorneys will question those in that panel to see if they're a good fit for that jury. And that takes place at NRG as well. Previously, when we were downtown, you left jury assembly and then you went to the courtroom for the voir dire process. And there are a lot of restaurants around downtown where you can get something to eat during the day. But at NRG, you don't ever leave NRG until it's finished for the day. And we've had people that are out there from 8 o'clock in the morning until 6:30 at night.
Wow.
So we felt like it was important that we provide them with a meal voucher so they can get something to eat at the concession stands there at NRG. So any juror that's still there after 11 a.m. gets a meal voucher that the county has paid for. So that's the third piece of it. And then the final piece of it is a continuation of our outreach campaign. So we're doing more to try to impress upon people the need to go to your mailbox, check your mail, answer your summons. And we have gone to an online pre-registration for jurors. So if you get that summons in the mail, it doesn't tell you when and where to appear. It tells you to go online and pre-register. Or you can call our jury room staff and they'll pre-register you over the phone. And in that process, you get an opportunity to claim any exemptions you might have or any disqualifications, so you don't have to go to jury duty to do that. You can do that online, and then you get excused and you don't have to appear. But if you don't have those, an exemption or a disqualification, then you complete the questionnaire, and in that process we get your email and your cell phone numbers, and we're able to send you reminder notices so that a week prior to your service we send you an email. We tell you what to expect that day of jury service, where to show up, what to bring, what not to bring. And then the night before, we send you both an email and a text message with a reminder. And what that's done for us is we get 95% of the people we're expecting are actually showing up for jury duty.
Wow, that's amazing to hear. And I'm pretty sure the public is also happy for these new things.
Yeah.
So which are the platforms you are working with for the second part of this campaign?
Well, Que Onda is our magazine of choice for the Spanish community. We're also working with Univision and Mega 101 for the Spanish community, and then we're targeting the African American community with different outlets as well.
Well, that's amazing to hear. It looks like you guys are all involved with the whole Latino and Hispanic community here in Houston. And to take this time, would you like to say anything to our Hispanic community?
Yes, I'd love to. We are excited about the fact that we have recently translated all of our frequently asked questions on our website into Spanish, so that if that's your preferred language, you can read those questions naturally. We've also added a feature to our website where there's a Google Translate. If you click on it, you will be able to read everything on our website in Spanish. It works with all browsers except for Internet Explorer, and we feel like this is making our services more accessible and making it where people have more of an opportunity to read at their comfort level.
So on top of everything that you spoke about that the district clerk's office offers, what else other services do you offer the public?
Well, one thing we have is that anyone can go onto our website to do a criminal background check. So if you're interested in finding out if your neighbor has a criminal background, you can do that on the Harris County District Clerk website free of charge. And if any criminal offenses are against that person in Harris County, you'll see it there. A lot of our nonprofits use that, and a lot of small business employers use that function for checking backgrounds on people they're about to hire. So that's one thing we do. Another thing, you can search our records for anything you might need. If you need a copy of your divorce decree, if you need a copy of your child custody agreement, those things are available to the public on our website. Those types of things, which are very personal in nature, are limited to the parties of the case. So I can't go look at yours, but you can look at yours. And so we keep that privacy feature in there, particularly where children are involved. Another thing we've done recently is we now accept online credit card payments for those that are on a criminal fines and fees payment plan. Previously, you had to go to Western Union and wire the money to us, or you had to come down to the courthouse and make the payment. Now you can do it from the comfort of your living room at night, 24/7, and it makes it easier to get those payments in on time. So that's something we're proud of. We also started up offering our Saturday passport fairs out at our 5900 Canal location on the east side of town to make it available where people who were looking for a passport renewal could get it without having to take time off from work, without having to take their children out of school. And when we do those Saturday passport fairs, we have plenty of staff that are bilingual and able to help you with the process and filling out the paperwork. We've had to pause it because of the pandemic, but we're looking forward to things getting back under control where we can resume those again. And when we do it by appointment only, so you have to get online and make an appointment so that it makes it easier for you. You come in, you get served, and you leave. There's no long waits, and it's a complete turnkey operation. We'll do your photos for your passport there while you're waiting as a part of the process. So keep us in mind, and know that the State Department has a big backlog on processing passports right now. So if you need a passport, you need to plan ahead and make sure you allow at least 16 weeks to get that passport.
Yeah, that's definitely something I have heard of for sure. And do you also have any other additional things that you would like to say to our Que Onda viewers?
Well, for one thing, check your Que Onda magazine and the app, because you are our magazine of choice for promoting our jury service campaign. And so go in there and see those ads that we have to explain to you why jury service is so important to appear for. And also just know that we are here to serve. Reach out to our office at any time with any questions or concerns you may have, and we'd love to hear from you.
Well, thank you so much, Marilyn. Well, on behalf of the Que Onda team, thank you so much for the exclusive interview.
Thank you for having me.